Welcome back to LimQ Plus, everyone. On this channel, I'm 100%ing Breath of the Wild by a bit every day until Tears of the Kingdom, the sequel, comes out, which is today in 73 days. I want to talk about something that I don't think should be considered a leak. If anything, this is just a rumor, so this has nothing to do with the art book leaks. There's no actual content in this video about what will be in Tears of the Kingdom, but I think it's interesting to talk about. But again, there's not going to be any spoilers. There was a post on Reddit just recently, I think it was earlier today actually, which just happened to be posted by the same person who I think at first brought those like art book leaks to light on Reddit. And they claimed that they had recently received information that there's going to be an official Tears of the Kingdom demo. The Tears of the Kingdom demo presumably would not only be available at the PAX East event, which is happening later in March, but apparently also in on the eShop. Sorry, looking at the route over there, getting attacked by multiple Guardians at the same time. So that second part, I'm personally very sus about. Even though I guess that person has some sort of believability now. After the recent art book stuff, I would like to really doubt that there's going to be any sort of playable Tears of the Kingdom demo on the Nintendo eShop. I would be happy if that was the case, but I personally really doubt it. That being said, I think the PAX thing is actually pretty likely. This is something that was discussed in the past. I actually remember kind of jokingly talking on my stream before. I think Commonwealth Realm, I think is their name. I watched that guy multiple times in the past, even before I was really a Breath of the Wild content creator. He's like a Zelda theorist and very, very passionate about Zelda games, which I think is adorable. I think sometimes it's almost like I feel bad for him because he gets so excited sometimes for seemingly no reason. And I obviously hate to see those hopes crushed from time to time. And I think he actually made a video before where he was theorizing that yes, there might be a demo for Tears of the Kingdom at PAX East, and I think he said he's already booked his tickets, and I was like, oh no, I really hope that demo's gonna be there. I don't want to see his hopes and dreams crushed yet again. And it seems like maybe that's not actually gonna be the case this time. Maybe he is actually getting what he wanted. It looks like I have already obtained this race Korok seed. Sorry, it's getting really hard at this point to follow the route because there's so many Korok seeds that I've actually already obtained that sometimes I have to read so much and then actually double check if the Koroks are already completed. Looks like this one is. Now, again, I kind of wanted to talk about a potential Tears of the Kingdom demo today, how that would look like, what you would potentially be able to do in that demo. I do want to say once again, these are rumors, they were posted on Reddit. I think the PAX demo is pretty likely. The eShop demo I would be very careful about with getting excited about, especially since we've recently had leaks and stuff, and I know that's not how a demo works. Like if you distribute a demo, you're not distributing the entire game, so it's not like, oh yeah, the game can be leaked now. I just really feel like that's not really necessary to do for them to get out a demo, but at the end of the day, their marketing approach for Tears of the Kingdom has been a little bit more passive, so I guess there's a chance that maybe, just maybe, that demo will come to the eShop. I would obviously love it, but I just don't want people to get excited about it and then be let down, obviously. Now, I want to kind of theorize how a demo for Tears of the Kingdom could look like, regardless whether it's going to be on PAX or... I have all of these Korok seeds already. This feels so unrewarding, going through this route and already having all of these Korok seeds unlocked, but I guess I got them earlier in the playthrough. Regardless if it's only on the eShop or on PAX, what would the demo look like? I am very sure that this demo would obviously not include any amounts of story. First of all, right? I think the demo, the most likely thing to the demo is, I think there was a demo for Breath of the Wild, which was, I think, like, for the most part on the Great Plateau. I remember the stasis launch, which is a trick we don't really see in speedruns anymore, was found on that demo. Oh my god, I have all of these Koroks, this feels so sad. So I can imagine that the demo potentially plays on some of those Sky Islands, and you get introduced to some of the game's mechanics that we have already seen in the trailers. What are those mechanics? Maybe the new stasis, magnesis rune. I mean, I'm calling it magnesis. What I really mean is that green energy, another Korok that I have, that Link is using to like kind of, it looks like motion control, one of these big parts in the sky in a recent trailer we've seen. And basically getting introduced to these new abilities. Now, I think this would be in a limited area, maybe some sky islands that you can explore. Anywhere else, it could be like the Great Plateau you like void out, which like imagine we find a way to skip that fog. It sounds like a very exciting thing. Again, most likely I don't think we're gonna get our hands on those demos, unless somebody's like planning on stealing it again, like with the Breath of the Wild demo. I just don't really see that happening. I wonder when I got all of these Korok seeds. I wonder how many episodes ago that is, but yeah, I got actually all of the ones that I'm supposed to get at this point in the run. Hopefully I find like one more new one. I would like to at least hit 77% today. Again, explaining new game mechanics. Now, I would love for that demo to be real. Even I'm not going to PAX. I am gonna be grinding all quests through pretty much the rest of March because I do want to get a YouTube video out there like I explained in yesterday's Tears of the Kingdom video. Not Tears of the Kingdom video, sorry. LimQ Plus video. And so I'm not going, but I would love... I had another video recently where I talked about kind of like my fear of missing out for the release of Tears of the Kingdom, where I would love to be one of the people that tests if old glitches are still possible. If the demo was real, people could already do that in the demo. I'm sure at least 1 or 2 people interested in speedrunning will go to PAX if the demo is there, and then likely play it there and might already be able to confirm some of those things. I would love that. That would basically make it so that I don't have to be as worried when the game comes out, can take my time and just enjoy my casual playthrough without that fear of missing out. So that would be advantageous. Again, I think the things that are for sure is I really doubt that there's gonna be any story. Oh my god, I have all of them? At this point, I guess I have like literally the entire... Oh yeah, actually. I mean, to be fair, it is important that I still go through this part of the route. Mainly because if at the end of my playthrough I'm realizing I'm missing a single Korok, I can at least make sure it's not one in this area. Okay, I did get that ancient arrow here. My question is, okay, so I got, actually maybe I should look at this like this. Okay, I got this one, I got this one, I got this one, which would be the next Korok seeds that I'm getting here. Excuse me for a little bit as I make sure that I'm not missing anything. I got the basketball one, I got the acorn one, and I got the lifting rock one. That's right. I got the boulder golf one. I got the block puzzle here. I got the flower chase here. This would be the next Korok seeds I would be getting. Then I would be getting the memory here in combination with the urge plane Korok seed. Then, oh, I'm sure I'm missing this one. This is one of my least favorite Korok seeds. Yeah, okay. I know where to go next, which is good. There's one especially hard Korok seed to find after fighting a Hinox, so I probably spent the rest of the episodes finding that Korok seed. Yeah. Again, I don't think there's gonna be any story. I don't think there's gonna be any new stuff. I wonder if there's even going to be any stuff that people that have seen the art book would know in that demo, because I think it would be weird for Nintendo to officially acknowledge that the public has seen that art book. I can really see it being on one of those Sky Islands. Maybe it would even feature that golem boss fight from the trailer as like the end of the demo. Something like that could be really cool. But again, I don't even know if we as the public will get our hands / eyes on the demo, because I'm really skeptical that it's going to end up being at on the eShop. I think it's going to be at PAX, and I don't know. A recording is obviously not going to be allowed in there. There might be secret recordings, which I'm sure with how popular leaks have become, at least people will try if it ends up only being on PAX exclusively. And then it's obviously that's like something you don't want to risk, in my opinion. Record that in secret and then get caught, because I really don't expect the demo to tell us much more. I basically think it will be a playable version of some of the scenes we've seen in the teaser, trailer, the most recent trailer. I don't know about the vehicles, but I think here you can use the reverse stasis power here. You can use the new magnesis, solve like a little bit of a puzzle, and that would pretty much be it, in my mind. But that's cool. I can't wait to hear about potential reports from people going to PAX that have played the demo. Commonwealth Realm maybe gonna... Commonwealth realm. That's how it's said, right? Commonwealth. Commonwealth. Sorry, I think it's like a British word. I don't know it. I'm really sorry. I actually watched that guy. So excuse me for my poor pronunciation. He might be going. Maybe we'll probably hear from him. If he actually did end up getting those tickets. Wait, did I find the Korok seed right away? Is it this one? Oh wow, this is so much more north. I always go way further to the side when I'm trying to find this Korok in 100% speedruns. This is legit, in a casual perspective, the fastest I've ever found this Korok seed when actively looking for it. Okay, let me get this one, and then also... wouldn't we be doing some balloon shooting here? Wait. Yeah. Let me get the balloon shooting here in those... There's gonna be like a circle of trees. Yep. That would be... it's a very annoying Korok to get as well. Would be a good one to end on after discussing briefly the chances of a Tears of the Kingdom demo being reality. Let me know what you would like to see in a demo. Be realistic though. Of course, we would all like to see more story stuff, even though I know some of you don't. Some of you want to go into the game completely blindly and might not even, you know, listen to people reporting about the demo. But if you do, let me know. Are you going to PAX? Maybe some of you are actually going to PAX. There might be a little bit more of a reason to be excited. And last but not least, keep in mind, none of this information, sorry, is not at all confirmed. This comes from a rumor from Reddit. It happens to be the guy that most recently was involved in the art book leaks, which I guess gives him some credibility. But I would take this with a giant grain of salt. I don't want to claim that this is confirmed information at all. But as usual, the channel is about ranting thoughts that I'm having, and I think kind of discussing what a Tears of the Kingdom demo could be like is really interesting. But again, I also wanted to kind of, you know, lower expectations. I would be extremely surprised if we get an eShop demo, but if it does end up happening, you're going to be seeing it on my Twitch stream and maybe my reports somewhere else, because that would be an official demo release that I can make videos about pretty freely. Maybe we would even do some sort of demo speedrun. But, okay, thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it for today's episode. We did end up barely missing the 77%, but we're going to get it tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow's section. There's a lot of these Korok seeds here in this kind of open plain, kind of scattered around, that I'm going to have to get. And then, actually thinking about this, there's going to be a bunch of Korok seeds that I've already gotten, because we're going to be going through the Mount Satori area, and then slowly but surely into Hebra. But getting closer to the 100% and closer to Tears of the Kingdom release. I'll see you tomorrow when it's only 72 days left. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day.